Alright guys, welcome back to Starfield. I'm Wrathful Samurai, and we're going to continue where we left off in the last video. Last video we had just landed on New Atlantis, or I don't even remember the name of the city to be honest, but we're going to continue from there. I didn't even leave the ship. Atlantis, okay, it is New Atlantis. Alright, let's head on out.
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
What's up, man?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Where can I go if I need more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
And where did you say I could sell things again?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Right,
everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright guys, let's explore first and foremost. Let's see what's around here. Before we do anything, we're gonna explore New Atlantis as much as we can. See how his pathing does since I just ran over that box.
Okay. Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay?
Okay. Alright, let's head to the city proper. Your ship taking off.
This unprovoked attack on the
Capital
United
of
Colonies
United
research facility
Colonies.
will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible.
Hello there.
Hello.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't give me that kind of face.
I'm not supposed to be. Alright. Security and safety, New Atlantis Transit.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Thanks. What's this thing?
New Atlantis sure is shiny.
I wonder if you can go all the way up in there. This place is nice though. Let's see what we can get into.
Good to see you.
The viewport. What is this? Astrodynamic specialist.
Any vacancies on your crew?
What's your area of expertise?
Astrodynamics. Stick me aboard your ship and I'll cut down on your grab-jump calculation time and fuel usage.
How much will it cost me?
I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
Whoo! Alright, I'll be back, man. I guess that trait that I got where it cost, I didn't know it was gonna cost 13,000, so he's usually what, 6,500?
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
New guy. What's the word around town?
Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor,
No.
is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
Alright,
Catch you later.
nice little bar. Denison Mercantile.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Chocolate Labs. Syntha turkey, veal, full food, smoked fillet. Recipe outfits. Am I talking
If you
to
don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
I wanna
Hi
sell my
there.
stuff.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
I'd love to see what you have for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Alright, so if I want to sell. Let's just go to all. Man, this thing said it was worth $140. Only worth 17. Oh well. Bad people, bad jokes. Let's sell that. A bitten sandwich. Sell a coffee mug. I'm gonna keep my cereal. Everybody loves cereal. Digipix. Can't sell that for nothing. Fiber tissue. I'm not selling frag grenades. Sample tray. Okay, so I've learned at least not to pick up just everything I see because the value at the bottom is not accurate, but that's okay. I should have known playing Skyrim and everything, you don't get what it actually says it is unless your skill in that certain category is, you know, really high. Toxin tunnel, mining pack, vacuum tape, wire spool. Okay. Well, that's all I feel like selling, so.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, I can't come out this way.
Hey there.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
This place looks pretty futuristic too. Sit down.
Treasure everything you have. Never know.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city.
Hey,
We can take it directly to
Commercial district, residential district. We'll go
the
to
Mast District.
Game's running pretty smooth, guys. And I'm not running this game on like a top tier PC. You know, I've got like a, I don't know much about computers, but I know my motherboard is, you know, mid-grade, and then I've got a 3080. I'm running 1080p, of course, because 2K and 4K, they're nice, but there's really not that much of a difference. Well, to me anyway. Like I can see it, but I just like 1080p more than 2K or 4K. Now, when I'm watching TV on a big screen, then yeah, I like the 4K. I don't know, I just don't, it's just not a big enough difference for me. Maybe it's gonna have a crappy 2K monitor. I don't know, it's an element, but I have a Samsung.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing,
1080,
or so
240
Barrett has
hertz.
told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
We just need to convince her that President Abayo isn't the same as her predecessors.
Wow.
That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice. I enjoy. I mean, look how big it is. What is that? Oh. What does this say?
This space is a memorial to those lost during the colony
Member of the Brave Service,
consideration
members
is
of the
requested.
United Colonies who gave their lives in the colony war. These 30 represent the more than 30,000 who fought and died for freedom, honor. Lance Park must be somebody important because there's flowers here. Or I could be looking too deeply into that, who knows. Alright, let's go, well there's Mast. Let's go to the commercial district. Let's see what we can find here. It's a cloudy day. Gal Bank. That's the big bank. Oh, got a little stutter. Might just be processing. Hello, citizen.
As always, all Galbank. With Galbank, your money is always safe. Always. I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits.
No, I'm not. I don't even know if I have an account with y'all. That's what I was trying to do. What about you?
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Just Starship Captain seeing what New Atlantis has to offer.
Really? You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I'm interested. What is it?
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits are we talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
Tell me about the mark then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki Jump's system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
How do I get him to pay?
Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their GalBank agreements.
Is he dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Let's collect some debt then.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
I guess I already have a big account. Go upstairs. I like the music in there. It was actually soothing. Wasn't really paying attention to it, but when I did, I was like, oh, nice to see. What's Outland? Dang, check out this. Wow.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
I'm surprised you don't use any of the things you sell.
I've never left the planet, so no, I do not.
Well, I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
I do. What's she got? What is that, a cutter again? I'm alright with what I got. I don't really see nothing. Navigator pack, what does that do? Navigator, so that lets me fly around. What is that? Does that let me fly? No. This does. I'm gonna buy it. Okay. He's got resources here. Looking pretty cool. You've never really been to space?
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda agree with him. I'm terrified to fly, so I always say my feet were meant to be on land, so you won't see me flying unless I absolutely have to. Same with boats. The thought of the ocean.
See you around.
Just seeing nothing but ocean and no land, I'm screwed. Like, I can swim, but I am not that good. I would freak out. I would die. I wouldn't make it. But I feel like in this time period, I would be flying because it's probably been people's probably been flying in outer space for God knows how long in this universe time period. So I'd probably do it. I don't want to go to the distribution center, not yet. Seems kind of boring. Atlantis, bank, so we got another bank here.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Easy for you to say.
top of the class.
Welcome to an... Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Huge. They need people like you. Even with your clients.
Settled Systems News Network.
To keep up with demand in the settled system.
It's nice to see.
As you can see, traffic is...
Hi there. Welcome to Terrorville. How can I help you?
You can't help me. Hey, I seen that. Practicing his basketball.
So much to see. So much to learn.
Man, he's old.
Life is beautiful. Yes.
Alright, let's go to the masked building. And I've got to remind myself to take this film grain off this. I can't stand it. I wouldn't do it in the middle of the game, but you know, not good at editing yet. But I'll get better. Every video, I try to get better. Just be better at everything. Like I said, I've always wanted to make videos, just been scared. I don't know why. It's not like I can see any of y'all. Or y'all are right here staring at me, so just conquering fears and make a video. I've always wanted to make videos, just never done it. Never really. I'm not tech savvy, so figuring this kind of stuff out is very difficult for me. But anyway. Let's head on over to the mass building. This place is nice. Getting some stutters, but that's probably just, like I said, my system, so sorry about that if that bothers you guys. I wonder if I can just run through this like this. I'll find out, I guess.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Hey, check out the wood.
Easiest bet I'll ever win.
It's kind of got that old, early, I guess it would be 1900, 1800s, where the rich people had like the walnut wood libraries and stuff.
Going on like this, I'm banning wages.
Maple wood, whatever they use.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
Y'all want me to touch this again?
We know
Go on
the
another
artifacts
trip.
react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Sure.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Y'all give me some money.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Who'd you hand that to?
In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Well, I wish I did 5. Oh, I'm level 3. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. So we've already got that. Social, commerce, gastronomy, persuasion, scavenging. So I'm most likely going to take that, and I do want persuasion too. So which one? Physical, boxing, stealth meter, weightlifting. Okay, oh, it's in kilograms. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that to imperial. Research methods. Geology, astrodynamics, and tech, ballistic weapon systems. I guess I'm gonna take that so I can use the boost pack. Mr. Rich Man over here.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
It's all good. I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What's your role in the Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
What's up,
Feel free to help yourself at the bar.
Walter,
I
you
don't
don't
drink,
have to
but
answer this,
I feel
but
like if I
was
did,
wondering something.
now would be a good time for one.
You sure spend a lot of time.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
All right.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
Wow.
Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Huh. That's cool. So, what do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data,
Not gonna
which
lie.
means more artifacts.
Bethesda did a really good job with the facial expression on these cutscenes with these guys talking. They look really good.
Take care of yourself.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Yeah, no problem.
I've been asking a few questions in my spare time.
Maybe this one will turn out better
You seem
than
to
the
know a lot
last
about
time.
these artifacts.
Huh?
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
How long have y'all been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
The vision I saw, what do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Well, whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Yeah. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Great.
Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud
I
of the
trust
collection,
you're still satisfied
but Mateo
with
has
your choice to
made
join
more than a few
Constellation,
contributions.
Noelle.
Gardens
I'm glad to
are out
hear
the
it.
doors there.
You could have
if you
done
need
just
a moment
about
of
anything.
quiet contemplation.
Hey, shut up.
Emphasis on the quiet
you
part.
feel valued
At least
here.
usually. Let's head
Yes.
upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the
I
city have
hope
forgotten.
you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yeah, this place is really cool. I like the look of this place. Walter's got a good sense of craftsmanship and detail.
You mind putting your signature on some documents?
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
Fuel isn't free.
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
God, I like the rustic look of this place, man.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Thanks. Check it out. This is my room. Shit. This place is nice. Let's see what we have in here too. I didn't mean to take that, but oh well. Everything I see, I'm wanting to press A to loot. Storage. Okay, so I can store stuff there. And I can sleep. Now I'm ready.
Can I help?
Reduce fall damage. Nice.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
How well known is the constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation and what do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Alright, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Okay, cool. Chance to learn more about the United Colonies, too.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary? Because, you know, I need money.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free?
Yeah.
We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm getting it rent free, but I brought that artifact. Without that, you wouldn't have it. So you'd still be dead in the water. But yeah, got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yep.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright, well, where are we going?
I am at your service, Captain.
Thought I was supposed to follow her. See my parents in Pioneer Tower. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is there like a map I can pull up? How do I settle waypoint? I can't. Where do I have to go into missions? There we go. Okay. I'm guessing this is the right way to see my family. Yep. Okay. Just making sure. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this. I'm used to pressing B, you know, and it opened that map. Did she make it? Oh, done lost her. There she is, hauling ass. Uh-oh. And the game crashed. Alright guys, so the game actually crashed when I was going to see my parents. We're going to try to go that way again. After we see my parents, what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and end the mission, or end the episode there, since it'll almost be an hour, I'm sure, because I was at 40 minutes or so when it crashed. See if we can go here again without it crashing. After we see the parents, I'll probably end the episode there. But we'll see. Just depends on how things go. It is early access still. I mean, it's early, you know, 5 days early, so we should have that fixed by launch. Oh, looks like it's trying to freeze again. city. Not as many people as you would imagine there to be in a place like this. You would expect to see this place kind of more crowded. But then maybe it's, you know, it's so big that people are just really dispersed. Let's go see my parents and what they look like. God. Dang. Hey, look at my bald dad. What's up, man?
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Yeah, better than all right. I'm working for the Constellation now.
Well, I'll be. Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Yeah, every mom says their kid is special, but I guess you were right.
Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath.
How old am I?
Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Hey. Somebody needs to come in here and do the dishes. I didn't leave these, I know that.
Anything good to watch tonight?
Well, there's Silence of the Sands.
I mean, I want to watch it sometime. But I want something light, upbeat.
Well, I made a suggestion. Why don't you make
these
one?
floors, this place is extravagant. I wonder if this is upper class, middle class.
Muzzling me?
I know it can't be
the kid
lower
movie?
class.
What? That little after
This must be
cracks
my
me
room.
up. And it's just
High school
cute.
backpack.
It's funny.
You never.
I patched up your old high school backpack. Good as new. There's so many pockets in there. One of them had an old apple. And, well, it's clean now. I know you're all grown, but the backpack has the best storage on the market. Maybe you could use it with Argos? If not, let me know and I'll donate it. Love, Mom. And sorry for the pause and reading that. I thought it was going to be one of those that speaks for itself.
Cease to amaze me.
Parsi Pooch. Plushy Galacticat. Deck of cards. Spin my old shows. Old shoes. What was I saying? Old shows. Huh. Very neat. Let's go in our parents' bedroom. Got the dang alien skin on the floor. Being a little nosy. Y'all got anything for me to loot? You know. Kids come home, they usually raid your fridge, steal your snacks. I'm here to do that and steal whatever else I can get. Wait a second. That's her. I was about to say, who the freak is that? That's my mom. That nesting pad.
Sandra contacted me. Again.
Ugh.
They still want you to consult, don't they?
They are not used to anyone saying no.
Oh no, Dad, I'm talking right.
I still can't get over you. So, I got it. With you being in Constellation now?
Nothing to report yet.
Just
got
so you
there.
know, your dad cannot wait to be a grandpa. So don't keep him or me waiting too long. I know. I won't get into more right now.
Well, now I see that it's true. Mothers have an irresistible urge to interfere in their children's love life.
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
Alright, I really appreciate it.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
You ever consider moving someplace cheaper? New Atlantis is pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
Alright, well.
I missed you so much, darling.
Alright, y'all take it easy.
Flamenco.
I gotta get out of here.
What?
Y'all enjoy watching Silence of the Sands or whatever.
Flamenco.
Alright.
Or
Peace.
we could do salsa.
Okay, I'm just leaving her. She didn't come. She wants to talk to the lady. Talk to my mom and dad. That's fine. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. I know we didn't get a lot done. All we did really is explore the city and just run around, but I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna play the game. So, you know, if you're looking for somebody just to run straight through the main quest, that's not me. If you did make it this far through the video, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.